Kia ora nei mahara mai ki te whare taongo, Te Awamutu, ko Oriwa tēnei, ko Connie tēnei, he taku hoa, tēnā koe e hoa?
Tēnā koe, kia ora.
Ke te pēhea koe?
Oh, kei te pai, kei te pai.
Kei te pai. Oh, whānau, I just wanted to share with you. Finally, we've got Connie Takarangi in the whare, and we're so excited. Connie, please share with us what you got going with us here at the museum.
Well, as part of the Formal Fridays exhibition, which is based around the clothing and everyday life in relation to clothing throughout the ages, and I have been invited to do a series of workshops that are based around that, and I've taken it as a make do and mend like they had during the wartime, but a lot of us here in Aotearoa, we always do make do and mend anyway, and so my mahi is here at the moment on display to give people a flavour of what I do. The workshops themselves, there's three days of workshops. One is fascinators and hats, like you'll be repurposing a hat, like Oriwa is modelling here for me, very cool. And the other one is like a fascinator.
I happen to be wearing yellow, so I must try this on for you.
Yeah, all good.
What's the fascination of fascinators? Okay, kapai, here
and
we
the
go.
fascinators are all made using recycled materials.
Hey.
So yeah.
Wow, that's
So
amazing.
that's all cool. So that's workshop day 1 and day 2 is doing that. And then the other one, because we have my lovely model here, she's going to show them now. They're making cuffs. And the cuffs are made from the cuffs of actual shirts. So then we turn them into a jewellery piece and people can decorate them. It can get complicated or can get simple like this, where you use the pattern in the fabric to make it.
Wow, whānau, that looks really intricate, eh? A lot of hard work going into that.
Yeah. And then if you don't want to do a cuff, you can do a brooch. And that's using all recycled materials as well. So there's a lot of hand sewing going on. This one is used making a doily. So you can all buttons and old beads and broken pieces of jewellery. We repurpose them. And like in the hat, this is actually a tie, a man's tie that's been cut to fit the hat and be decorated with all sorts of bits and pieces.
Ko whānau, this one's not for sale. This is my own personal Connie Takarangi property, and also with the cuff as well. This is my own property, and I thought I'd just wear a few Connie Takarangi pieces that I've grown to love and support, you know, a fellow artist here.
Kia ora, kia ora. So this is part of the workshops at the Te Awamutu Museum. You can go on their website, their Facebook page, and have a look and get some more information and book a space.
I'll make sure I'll include the information down in our post as well. I'm going to interviewing Connie throughout her time here. Connie, could you just show our lovely viewers here on what you're wearing? Because this is all Connie Takarangi inspired.
Yes. So my hat is a repurposed hat, and then we'll slowly show you. And this is a jacket that I've repurposed by doing all sorts of.
Wow, look at this whānau. And this is her signature. She does a lot of stitching in there. I've got that on my cuff as well.
Yes.
But turn around here. I just want to show the whānau, like all the hand work that she's done with safety pins and things like that.
Yeah.
And is this wool?
Yeah, it's wool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a wool jacket.
Okay, so you can take that off and you can show us inside because she's decked out in full
Yes.
Connie Takarangi styles.
So I do full
I'll hold that.
Connie Takarangi 13 o'clock style. So this was like a cardigan, but the sleeves weren't very good. So this is from something else, from another piece of garment that I've repurposed, put them together. And then we've got some embellishments going on in the pockets and all different buttons.
Wow.
Bit hard to see the trousers, but
Yeah,
they've
the
got stuff
trousers,
going
yep.
on too.
She's got trousers, she has done shoes with sequences. Excellent mahi, excellent mahi. So whānau, sign up now, the dates are going to be in January. Can you remind us what the dates are? In January you've got to come and do these classes. I've signed up already, of course I'm going to be here, I'm going to taupõ, and I'm also going to be making a fascinator, and I'm looking at doing another cuff maybe. sounds good.
So the Fascinator and Hats, there's Monday the 18th of January, there's a morning workshop 10 till 2 and an afternoon one at 12:30 to 2:30. And on the 19th, which is the Tuesday, is brooches and cuffs. So yeah, 2 workshops, morning 10 till 12 and afternoon 12:30 to 2:30. And then on the final day, it's Fascinators and Hats again, on the 20th, 10 till 2 and 12:30 to 2:30. So you've got 2 hours and you get your creative on in this beautiful space.
In this beautiful space. Awesome, awesome. So can you just let our Pukamata whānau know where you're from, where's your studio, and what brings you here to the Te Awamutu Museum?
I'm based in Taupõ and I have my own creative studio space out at Red Rock. It's in an industrial area, so that's great to have my own space. And I've known Orewa for quite a few years, and when she's been working here at Te Awamutu Museum, and met up with Henrietta.
Lovely. It's been like a year ago now.
Yeah.
Over a year ago.
Yeah. And we're talking about some ideas of how to bring me into this space to be able to do some workshops and work with the museum. And then this whole new exhibition fell into place, which is Formal Fridays. And I get the call, Lou was like, would you be interested in doing this? Yes, absolutely. And talk ideas and how that works. And I like the idea of hooking it into with the whole concept of make, do and mend, like they did in wartime. We had rationing, not just with food, but it was with clothing as well. You had ration coupons and creative ways of reusing, repurposing, which is part of my ethos and how I work as an artist of upcycling and repurposing, because everything here is all made from repurposed and recycled materials. I don't make multiples of the same thing. So that tied in really well with how we wanted to work these workshops.
Wonderful. And you know what's really exciting, whānau, is it's about sharing the love and being able to collaborate and be in this wonderful creative space with other artists, especially artists that you know. And Connie is one of my favourite designers out there, upcycle designers. As you know, you'll see me on my IG, I'm always wearing her stuff. When people ask me, what are you wearing, I said the Connie Takarangi. You can find her on IG, Connie Takarangi. 13 o'clock, I believe, is your brand name as well.
Yeah, 13 o'clock is more the clothing and garment label, but you'll find me under Connie Takarangi, just on there.
Exciting. So this is going to be on display for you all to come in when you're coming in to visit. She's going to be back here in January. I just wanted to ask a few questions. This is a rapid fire questionnaire I wanted to ask her. 35 questions.
Okay.
She hasn't prepped for it, and I thought this would be really cool.
Yeah.
So question number 1. If you weren't an artist, what would be your occupation?
Ooh, my ideal occupation?
Your ideal, if you weren't an artist, yeah.
I'll be a dancer.
She's already dancing, whānau. She's that already. Good answer. You would so be a dancer.
Yeah.
Any particular form?
Not necessarily. I mean, my forte is in ballroom and Latin.
Oh, watch out. Yeah. And you can tell in her posture. And that's another kaupapa we're going to share with you as we come up to the workshops and want to unroll a little bit more about Connie Takarangi. Okay, my next question is, who would be your dream collaboration? If time and money wasn't an issue, time and money and quarantine wasn't an issue.
I'd love to work with a band and
with
a music video.
A music video? Do you have a certain genre?
No, not necessarily.
I
can work with all different genres.
Oh, so you mean like to deck them out in a video?
Yeah, to do all the costume and be in it too.
And to be in it, whānau. So anyone out there looking for a great costume designer and with this aesthetic, call Connie. Okay, quite good answer. End the sentence.
Okay.
I am grateful for.
I am grateful for the people around me that inspire me, and sometimes it's an everyday thing as well. It can be just the little things that people say or people do. It's like, oh yeah, I can see that. I can make that go somewhere.
My next question. I love this one.
Okay.
If you had a superpower, what would that be?
To speak any language.
Speak any language.
That's my favourite.
Tomo origata.
I see that as a superpower.
That is a superpower. Do you know how to say hello in any language? Any other language?
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Salam alaikum.
Ooh,
That's Farsi.
Farsi. Ka
Do
pai.
you know it in German? Wie geht's?
Ooh, ka pai. She's right there. Do you know how to say hello in Te Reo Māori?
Kia ora o tēnā koe.
Good. Ka pai, ka pai. Excellent. That's a good one, eh? To be able to speak any language.
Yeah.
Just look at you and you be the translator, eh? You know when you go into Auntie Google,
Oh, yeah.
and you go, and it comes out of your mouth. We need to make one of those guys.
Yeah.
You have to go, blah, 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 and translate straight away. What advice would you give to your 20-year-old self?
Be adventurous.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Take the challenge and just do it.
Take the challenge and just do it.
Yeah.
Be adventurous.
Yeah.
The big A.
Yeah.
Adventurous. Big A. Must remember that one. And I've got my last question.
Okay.
How do you practice self-care?
I think it's being mindful of listening to yourself, and I'm learning about not being a slave to time. Time is relative to what you want to do. You don't have to be chained to it. It's just taking time to forget what time is
Wow,
and just do things.
that's awesome.
That's
And
still a learning curve.
That's still a learning curve. That's a lifetime practice, whānau.
Yeah.
Aye,
Yeah.
that's a lifetime practice
Yeah.
into learning to be in the present.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a lifetime journey and a
Yeah.
lifetime practice.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Connie.
Yeah.
I'm so excited that you get to come and play in my backyard. This is my black backyard,
Yeah.
and now it's your backyard.
Oh.
Okay, whānau, it's been wonderful having a chat. I'm glad you got to meet our Connie Takarangi. We're going to be mischief. We're going to probably go get an iced coffee or a herbal tea or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until then, we're looking forward to seeing you next year. Mene kirihi me te tauhou. Kia ora rā.
Kia ora rā.